know who the idiot was that gave you a thumbs down on this one. We'll just keep thinking here she hit the wrong button. I laughed at that on my last Q&A. They didn't like my car repossession story. And I get it, you're watching a video on YouTube so everybody can thumbs up and thumbs down it all day long. But in my head, I'm like, it's just, when you think about it, like if I was telling a story in public and you didn't like it, but you were in the crowd because we're in person and you just held your thumb out, like that's what you're doing. That was a real moment. Car got repossessed. The whole story was extremely true. Just the person that didn't like it just sat there. That's just an experience that someone is sharing. They're basically just sitting there like, If you think about it that way, it's truly hilarious. Anyways, sorry, got totally distracted. How do you deal with Paul being gone so much? Never dated someone that traveled like that. Never dated someone that just had such a gnarly career. How I deal with Paul being gone so much? I do have to say, it used to be hard. I was just so bitter, but I was bitter about everything. It wasn't just about Paul traveling. My mental state and just certain circumstances that were happening made me so bitter about everything. Anything good that happened to anybody else, I just couldn't get on their level because I was just in such a negative place by myself. When he traveled, when I was in that place, it sucked. Ugh, I don't know how to explain it. If you don't know what you want to do for the rest of your life, you are one of those people that just has no clue what job you want or what you want to pursue as your dream, or maybe you just have like this like really crazy and impatient anxiety within you. I had that when Paul was traveling and I couldn't put it into words. I just didn't find my true calling, and it was like an uncomfortable spot to be in when he would travel, because when he left, I didn't have a distraction. I didn't have someone to talk to about my dreams and my goals and what I want to do. Like, he was the only person that really understood that at the time when I was so confused on exactly where I wanted to go, but I just had this fire, because when he was here, he could feed that fire. But when he left, I would fall back into this negative state and just sulk, and it was terrible. So anytime now that he leaves on a trip, before I wasn't doing anything to pursue what I wanted to do. But now when he leaves, if I know he's gonna leave, I write 10 projects I wanna do. I film from 9 a.m. to probably 3 o'clock in the morning. Once you find something you wanna do and you're dating someone that's traveling, real recognizes real. And I am not on his level by any means, but I know that when I do get to his level within the world that I'm in, I would want him to treat me how I treat him now, not 2 years ago. My butt is sweating on my copper table. What was the 9 to 5 job description that you hated? The 9 to 5 that I hated in the last Q&A that I was talking about was for a tequila company. I was a CEO's assistant and office manager, but it was just real messed up. The 9 to 5 that I disliked right before pursuing YouTube was I worked at Free People. And retail, I am just the type of person that I don't like clothes. What did you study while in college? Oof. Classrooms honestly made me want to cry every time. I go to community college, and then finally, like a year and a half in, I drop out. But the entire year and a half, I legitimately almost had a breakdown in every single class. I just can't do it. I can't sit in a desk and look at something and learn it. Like, I am the type of person that needs to experience it, or I need it to be explained to me in a Philip DeFranco kind of way. Like, but if I did graduate from college, I think I'd be an animal trainer. At Moorpark, I really loved the zoo, the whole animal program. I even applied to be in it, but I got denied. I think after that's when I was like, never mind, I can't work with animals. I'm done. You mentioned you up and left your 9 to 5 one day and started chasing your goals. How exactly did you up and leave, and how exactly did you chase your goals? Currently in the same position, but I don't know exactly how to chase my dreams. You get to them by any means necessary. Now, I'm not telling you, like, if you're an actor, go onto a really dirty casting couch. I'm saying I wanted my dream so bad that I saved up a bunch of money, like I said in my last Q&A, and I just went for it. For you to up and leave your 9 to 5, it depends on your lifestyle. It depends if you like buying clothes, like I've said before. It depends if you like spending a ton of money, if you live a certain way and you're not willing to sacrifice that. When you up and leave your 9 to 5, just in general for the rest of your life, chasing your dream requires sacrifice. Like, Paul travels so much so he can't be with his daughter as much. It's all about prioritizing, and it's all about your lifestyle. It's also all about your work ethic. You can't just up and leave your 9 to 5 if you have no motivation to do anything else for side money. You can't do that. You can't just chase your dream for free. For that question, it's so hard because everybody's lifestyle is so different. You just need to assess how much you spend on a monthly basis. What can you cut? Are you willing to cut it? If you're not, okay, are you gonna quit your 9 to 5? Are you gonna keep it, and then are you gonna come home and work from 5 p.m. the minute you get off work till 9 a.m. the next morning? It all depends on how much work ethic, drive, and sacrifice you are willing to participate in. Love your videos. Is YouTube your source of income now? No, my side hustle is. YouTube's most likely not gonna be my source of income until I hit like what, like maybe 100,000 subscribers. I'm not sure how the analytics work, but also I'm not the type of YouTuber that's doing doing YouTube for money. To me, YouTube is gonna be the smallest accomplishment, and I hope that says a lot because I wanna have like 20 million subscribers one day, and that's the smallest thing that I've accomplished on my list. So I am not the type of YouTuber that's banking on YouTube to be my source of income. I use this to get my creativity out. I don't look at YouTube as just a paycheck. That's why I side hustle, because I'm not dependent on YouTube. I wanna make sure I always have this cash flow regardless if my views are good or not. Like, I need to figure it out. Why am I gonna be dependent on just YouTube? Like, it would definitely be cool, do not get me wrong. Definitely awesome if that ever happened for me, but that's not my end goal for my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments down below what else you'd like to know. Ask away, you guys. I obviously will filter them if they are not PG-13, but for the most part, ask me anything. Bye, guys.